devastating mid lane. Even Visage, you know, Void will be fine against it.
Matumba Man Brood.
You're not going to be able to hit him that hard because two of these heroes are melee. But Zai maybe could get punished as they're just going to look to auto-attack him, get the Fissure block, Elder Titan low, but has that move speed. Trucks his way out of there. Now coming in from the flank is Crit, looking to lend an assist. They're going to punch GH down. Elder Titan being forward, looking for Kuro too. Kill. This Batrider might find more. That's 5 napalm stacks it looked like. Is end up going down 4 on Miracle.
Visage is starting to pick up a couple of points of levels that he could start to think about more of the mid game.
Action breaking out mid. They do commit the Howl. GH gets off the Fissure. Sumail's gonna die under the tower. An easy double for Matumba Man. What a catastrophe for EG. They're just not having a whole lot of fun. Nobody seems too interested in helping him. Matumba Man's busy pressuring in the mid lane. Shows no signs of support. Universe just slowly getting off those auto attacks. They will secure the kill. I really think it's Universe who's going to be making the plays, and that's what he looks to do now in the mid lane. Gets the last off on Matumba Man. They also commit the Chrono here. Timed well by Sumail. Right as the TPs come through. The Venom ult layered over top of this. They're going to get the Matumba Man kill, but now the Echo. Follow-up isn't there. The Winter's, or the save rather, coming through from Crit. First the Winter's Curse, and then the Cold Embrace, keeping Sumail alive, finding them a 2-for-1 trade. Perhaps a sign of things to come that Cold Embrace shuts down the vast majority of Liquid's damage as they make a move here on Sumail. Nice familiar stuns combo with the Desolator damage. They get the kill. The Elder Titan both almost doubling him up. They will find Arteezy now. Familiar's coming in. Gets off the Poison Nova and munched up, chewed up. Will be finished off. Miracle, one last auto attack, gets the kill, and now the chase is on. They want Zai as well. Sprout comes through. Oh! There! No Chrono for you, sir! Sumail gets denied, and with that, the Elder Titan will fall, and now it's a full-on rout. Crit has to commit the Winter's Curse, try to retreat, goes for the TP out in the trees. 1-2 more auto attacks would do it, but they're not going to find him in time. Brood Mama cometh, though. Diving onto Sumail. They get the long-range Orchid Silence. Can they chase him down with the Deso auto attacks? The Mask of Madness. Attack speed, not enough. Crit saves the day. Salvages it for EG, but only for now. They will lose 3. They never got off the Chrono that entire fight.
Man, GH playing like a god there. Multiple chain stuns to make sure that the Void has a tough time. Looks like he is going to pay for it.
Taking Time Bomb. Is a Sumail Void at 5,500 net worth, 19 minutes, really that kind of a time bomb?
Not yet, but he can be. And he needs to be eventually. Chain stun happening against Zai. He's got a big streak. Can he survive? No, he won't. Mind control.
While that was happening, Matumba Man also running down Crit. The supports get butchered. Sumail on his heels. He's going to time walk into the trees, but still being chased. Does have the teleport scroll, but knows that Fissure is there. They silence him. They drop the Sprout, get that little bit of vision. Now the Fissure's committed, and he should pop soul burn damage. And all the while, Matumba Man shoving in this middle lane, but they'll have to be decisive. Dilly-dally, and all of a sudden, that will not be the case, as Arteezy is going to duke it out in the jungle here. He commits the Poison Nova, but again, it's GH ready to spring the trap. Liquid were smoking in this direction, anticipating EG's movements once the BKBs are lower. Building towards an Axe. You've got Elder Titan, who's pretty good late game.
Okay, Batrider on top lane. Get something going.
Beware of the bat, but Miracle's on the case. Suddenly Universe just wants to get the hell out of dodge. 2, 3, 4 auto attacks, and he would be down, but the evasion was there from the Solar Crest, so instead Crit is the sacrifice. Miracle racing forward. I agree with you. I think he's probably their second most important hero after the Void for defending the base.
Top lane here. Arteezy's gonna get caught, and Echo Slam hits, I think, nothing?
I think some of the damage hit him, but didn't even get the Aftershock.
I believe the Wrath of Nature just actually clipped Universe on bottom, gets a kill. Matumba Man's in the base right now. And, well, backdoor protection is
base created, and they're going to go bottom for him, and that means Liquid opportunity here in the top lane. They'll get to work with the Enchant Totem. They'll bring that tower down. The base is collapsing. EG having a rough start here at the International, and it might just be getting rougher. Liquid, meanwhile, surging forward. They want these objectives. Have they gotten too cocky in going for them, though? Miracle's got to get the hell out of there. EG hold the line for now. They've committed most of their big ultimates, but the bottom lane's been caved in. Matumba Man racing towards the next objective as he struts up on the tier 2. Mind Control joins the party as well. He will be controlled for now by Sumail getting the bashes, but all space created. The Trance working on the melee rack. The Spider's working on the mid, and everywhere you look, Liquid are just chewing apart at EG. They've given up 3 heroes, and they have indisputably taken a massive victory in this fight. Not often you would say that. Avoid actually carried this game. Like he's so reliant on the ult, which is a very long cooldown.
Not in 30 minutes,
And
right?
you're up against heroes that love to take lots of little fights. So I just think strategically it was always going to be hard for EG based on that. But that said, Liquid have played it extremely well. Here they go on Matumba Man. They smoke up. They make a big committed dive, and they try, but already the TP goes onto the mid-tier 3. They're looking for the rat. Even if they lose this fight, Liquid might well just win the game. It's the war, not the battle, that they're concerned with as the Echo gets dropped. Sumail almost finished off, but Crit able to keep him alive. Courtesy of that Cold Embrace, still he's stunned, still he's controlled, glimmered up. What more can Crit possibly do? Well, be 2 places at once. That's something that he can't do. Mind Control puts a cap on it. That's Megas, boys. And that's likely the game. Anyway, that's all water under the bridge now. All EG have left is this shamble of a base with just a few outer structures, and GH, dagger to the heart. He drops the totem, gets to work. Meanwhile, Arteezy's getting chewed up by Miracle. Take that, he says. Now 3 down, munched through. They've used all their ultimates. They're out of options here, and the boys in blue are going to drop another one on day 1. Liquid say, we're the real boys in blue now. Polywog Priest.
All right, we got the Lone Druid final pick.
For now, some small adjustments to the lanes here and there, but Zai does come back to the bottom. Shackles off. They're going to try to make their move on Mr. Zai. Still only level 1, and he might be the first blood. Indeed, he will be. Good, the committed 3-hero jump.
It wasn't clear what he actually got.
He's going to go in again, and there's no way to break that shackle with this dual lane. A big weakness that Kuroki has managed to exploit. Zai gets off a beautiful 3-hero stomp at the time walk forward. One more auto attack. It's not enough. He lives on 4 HP.
Wait, CH or GH?
Oh, give up the totem. Give up the totem. What was the range of that thing?
That was a Monkey King attack range. And now Kuro ports out.
You're referencing like this year's Transformers movie.
Universe.
Radiant's bottom
Get picked off on the bottom side.
Yeah, and they're doing it pre-chrono. I mean, I mentioned like they're not going to get run over by the bat, but in fact, they're dominating. In the mid lane, they're trying to set up a miracle here. The stomp will connect. Kurt wants to go. Arrow comes through, it will connect, but Kuro's there with the interrupt. He gets the shackles up with the Hex. They're diving this tower. They're tanking this tower. Sumail's going to go down. Kuro once more. He probably pays with his life. Harassed a bit here by Universe. Can time walk off that damage. Should be okay. What's the... Oh, Chrono. All right. Chrono 1. Go for the other. That's something fresh. Matumba Man, he just wanted the move speed, and it seems move speed's all he needed in the end.
G's 2 and 3.
Lasso on the bottom lane. They're going to need some follow-up here. Sumail gets off the arrow. That is not the case here. EG have only lost 1, and they have taken with that bottom tower falling too.
Top lane, GH in position here. Arctic Burn cooling down relatively soon here. Can the bird fly away? All right.
Cold Embrace. He's got stick. He could get off a Winter's Curse. He doesn't have a TP
though.
He goes for the creep curse, and then he tries to walk away. GH giving him the punch. Mind Control giving him the auto attack, and down he goes. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, action also breaking out there as Liquid are on the chase. Kuroki's going to fall. Now Zai chasing forward. They've got the numbers advantage here at this point. Miracle's likely to drop as well. That's an extra kill. Zai on the killing spree.
You know, it's normally like a Midas into Radiance or Maelstrom, but no Midas either. GH popping that Shrine. Global comes through. They're going to take a team fight. Echo Slam's going to be there. They will take down the Sumail. Question is, can they take down Crit as well? Crit still tangling up a little bit. Enchant Totem ready to go. And I do believe Crit, with that stun hitting him, he should go down. Meanwhile, on the other half of the team fight, great Earth Splitter coming back in. Mind Control should just get burned down. The wards gets committed. They want Zai, and they will get Zai. But they might lose
get
a little more.
They're still chasing. Actually, Kuroki might die here. He's
Kuro has
roasting
no
in the
mana.
flames. Easy double, fed back the other way.
Ags served as an item that made you relevant early as you scale back into a right clicker. But this game, he has Arteezy to be kind of the gap.
EG smoked, wanting to make the move here on Matumba Man. The global came out quickly, and then GH spreading the trap. He catches 2. Now the Chrono follow-up, locking them down. Can they finish the trick? They get the bashes. They get the kills. Global, absolutely massive there. A 2 for 2 thus far. Make it 3 down for EG. And KuroKy once more. He's chased after Sumail, but Sumail got the Manta off. The illusions are killing him. Where's the backup? Kuro doesn't have it. A 3 for 3, a bloodbath mid. Even the Radiant Courier serving itself up on a silver platter. EG do keep their big damage dealers alive, though.
Wow.
And they want to push now.
We saw game 1 GH coming in here, preventing the Sumail Chronosphere. That was absolutely huge. 7 Dota.
Oh no, I think with him it was the... Sorry, with him it was the null tallies. Bracer Gaming was... what else? His was the null tally.
Crit?
Profit. But here we go in the mid lane. They're trying to set up a crit. The turnaround comes from Sumail, but now he gets global silence and control the Chrono. He interrupts Sumail as he tries to pounce out. The cat lady has been caged. They kill her once. Can they do it a second time? They try to finish off Zai. They haven't done the job just yet, and now Mind Control's in trouble, dragging him away. Matumba Man chases Sumail, but it's a fool's errand. Now he's in danger. Miracle coming back into the fight, but it's into the waiting arms of Arteezy, who controls it with the bear. They're fighting under the wards, but it's not enough damage. The Earth Splitter cuts them off, deleting the full 5-man squad of Liquid, who now find themselves in danger. Tier 2 about to be mowed down.
Maybe even Tier 3. Yeah, like, you respawn as Void and Silencer, but you don't have your Global or your Chrono. This is definitely going to be a Tier 3, if not more after that. Sumail is going to jump forward for that attack speed for his team. We'll see.
They might go for the full Rax here, Lumi.
Yeah.
There is no Chrono available. There is no Echo Slam. There are no wards. There is no Global. That is at least half the firepower of Liquid in an actual full-scale engagement. Mirana, Lone Druid, these carries hit just as hard right now, but do EG want to risk it? They are pretty low. They find more success. Remember, we've seen a few ganks from EG where they walk headlong into the Global, into the Chrono, and here we go. Starting off, Matumba Man's there. They follow this up. But do they have the damage to bring Arteezy down? They're trying to focus on this low Germany. BKBs immediately forcing Matumba Man on his heels. From the side of the fight, KuroKy managed to get a good trap off, finds his own pick. The supports are dropping like flies, but EG's core standing strong. Miracle gets forced away, and now KuroKy turned on. They've got to keep him under control. Sumail just cheesing up, staying alive through it all. Now the silence from Mind Control in the Sprout.
Triple arrow!
And in the Sprout, he will die. 4 down.
That range Rax, they're moving for melee. Buybacks are not being used on Faceless Void, and like you said, even if he did buyback, no Chrono.
We're gonna try to jump Miracle. They've got the lasso available. Again, the Chrono or rather the Void buyback, but nothing really to combo with it. No AoE, no control. They'll get Sumail here trapped up in the Sprout, but the Glimmer Cape keeps him alive. Cold Embrace there as well. Sumail healing right back up to full HP. Still has the leap. He's actually going in. He wants to fight this more than now. The Winter's Curse is committed. Mind Control's been put under by Zai, setting up with the Earth Splitter. This could be a dieback potentially. Mind Control's got to get the hell out of dodge. Arteezy lunging in with the BKB. Dishing out the damage. Sumail stays alive again. It's Crit to the rescue. No, it's Kuro with the zap. Gives him the taser, but still, 3 have fallen. They're dropping like flies here for Liquid and EG. Charging in once. There's like a pretty good chance that you're going to get arrowed. It's also a nice scouting tool. It's just spray and pray from Sumail. I guess that's the idea, right? You just keep on spraying and praying, and maybe one of these arrows connects, then you have an opening. I
mean, you're looking at this push, and I guess the attack speed bonus is not necessary, right? Like, a Treezy is just going to hit things.
It's excessive. There's the Bloodthorn that you mentioned. Buybacks are completely lacking. Only Lone Druid has one. That's the one hero that's been caught, but the arrow comes through. Matumba's got to run. Now the BKB from Arteezy on the chase. Diving towards Kuro, who's been silenced. He gets the wards off in a decent position, protecting the Rax at least for now. But Sumail, though he has been controlled by Mind Control, there isn't the damage follow-up to kill him off. Matumba lunges back in. He might just drop. They can't deal with Sumail. Oh, then they get the silence off. They will bring him down once. The Aegis is there, though. Lone Druid buyback also available if he needs it. So they've got extra life. The curse comes through. Matumba's dead. He doesn't have to buy back. Now charging forward his Universe. Arteezy cleans up. 5-man wipe. EG saved the day. Make it 3-3 for them and a first loss at the International for Liquid. There will be no undefeated boys in blue heading into tomorrow.
Oh man, this game just makes me want to think, why is it not a best of 3? Like, these two teams are so good playing against each other.